Actually, lagi namin to napag-uusapan ng mga tech friends ko rin. Kasi pagdating talaga sa tech field, parang lahat kayo naghahabulan para ma-improve yung portfolio. Doon yung labanan nasa portfolio siya, di ba? Sabi nga ng Beanie, di naman karera. Like, ang buhay di naman karera.
Kasi hindi naman tayo nag-grow ng sabay-sabay. We grow on our own pace, diba?
Yes,
So,
tama ka dyan.
if nasa taas na sila, maaabot mo din yan. Just believe in yourself.
Welcome guys, we are here sa Kaka Computer. Ayun, so for today's topic, we have here navigating IT as a student. So we'll be tackling their challenges and opportunities. And we have here Jory. Hi ka nga muna dyan, Jory.
Hello, guys.
Ayan, that's our IT for today. She's a current IT student, guys, who is actively navigating their tech education and career path. Ayan, so we have first question sa'yo, Miss IT. Ayan, what inspired you to pursue a career in IT? And how has your experience been ba so far?
So, in terms of inspiration or motivation, actually, I grew up in a family full of IT people. Alam mo yun?
Sumusunod ka sa yapak nila.
Yes. Lumaki ako na updated sa tech kasi lahat sila may laptop agad. Alam mo yung mga bagong cellphone, like from dipindot, tapos naging
to touchscreen.
To smartphones. Yes. I was updated because of them. So technically, I grew up knowing tech all my life. And I was expected to follow their steps. So at first, it was like, gusto ko ba talaga to o gusto lang nila sa akin? You know?
Pero buti, ito talaga yung pinili mo.
Kasi nung talagang
despite of
tinignan ko yung tech, I was actually intrigued. Lalo na yung sa part na coding.
Ay, oo. Very challenging kasi talaga mag-code. Pero buti, you find it fun. No?
Yeah, I found it fun kasi nakakagawa ka ng something from scratch, from mere words, diba?
Yeah, I see. Actually, ako rin. IT din. I mean, nasa tech din ako. Tanong mo ako, bakit ako
Bakit ka nag-tech?
Ay, kasi may com shop kami. Gusto ko po ipagpatuloy yung legacy ng com shop namin. Hindi, joke lang. Ayan, pero let's proceed na sa next question. So, ano naman yung biggest challenges na hinarap mo as an IT student right now?
So far, as an IT student, like yung stereotypes.
Oh, yeah.
Pag nasa
stereotypes with what ba?
Marami actually. Like, pag nasa bahay ka, ano ba talaga inaaral mo? Ganon.
Ganon.
Bakit ka nasa computer lagi?
Buti, tinatanong ka ba, paayos ng washing machine namin?
Yun.
Yung aircon, asa na si Jory, yung aircon paayos?
Yun, ganon. Alam mo yun, magtatanong sila, papalapitin ako, ano meron? Yung aircon hindi gumagana.
Ay, ikaw na yung papagawin. Hindi po yan yung trabaho. Nagko-code po siya.
Ikaw ba, naranasan mo ba yun?
Hindi pa naman so far. Sana wag. Ang naranasan ko, pag naglalag yung messenger nila ganun. Paayos nga niya. Di ba, komsay ka? Dapat alam mo yan. Hindi naglalag lang. Intayin mo yung phone na ganun. Kaya, di ba, like, ina-expect nila na when it comes to tech, alam mo na agad yung gagawin.
Pero kasi, maraming parang strands, branches sa tech.
There's bunch of fields you can choose.
Hindi mo naman kailangan alamin lahat para masabi mong nasa tech ka, diba? You only specialize in one or two. Ganun.
Yeah. Pero ngayon, meron ko bang inaay na field?
Ngayon kasi, naka-align siya sa hobby ko.
Oh, what's your hobby ba?
Graphic design.
So, you're into UI, UX. Yan. Kamusta so far with UI, UX?
So far, natutuwa ako kasi nga, yun nga, I was doing something I really like.
Yeah, that's nice.
Aside sa coding and stuff, no? Pagdating sa UI UX kasi, you can also incorporate yung graphic designing.
Oo. Kasi maraming assets din dyan. It's not just yung prototype, wireframing and such.
And you can create, yung interface mismo. You can divulge into the workings kung paano nga ba yung interface, yung user experience.
Totoo. Kaya nga siya UI UX.
Ikaw pa, ano pang tagtawag din? Specialization.
Field?
Yeah, your
Actually, same lang din with you. Kasi, ever since din bata pa ako, been into arts na talaga ako. And since mahilig ako sa tech, sa computers, want ko i-integrate yung arts. Like sa digital aspect naman. Kaya, that's when I encounter na may field such as UI UX.
Yes.
Ayan. So, let's proceed na sa next question. How do you stay current with the fast-paced changes naman and technology while still in school?
Unang-una dyan, yung pag-attend ng events.
Ay, totoo yan. BS Org ka ba?
BS
Hindi ka na ba nag-aaral?
Hindi tayo BS Computer Science.
BS Org. Pero
Major
totoo
in
yan.
events.
Totoo yan. Kasi hindi lahat natututunan sa school setup, sa classroom setup. Like, you don't learn everything din sa textbooks. You need to go out there and explore more. Kasi, mas nakakatulong pag nakakuha ka ng insights from the professionals themselves na nasa field na talaga.
Like
Whether it's corporate or startup.
Volunteering, right?
Yeah, even that. Oo. You'll get actual experience of volunteering while still being in school. Yan.
I had like this opportunity to volunteer. And it was possible kasi nga, sumasali ako sa mga organizations. As a student, we highly encourage you to join organizations as much as
guys,
possible.
while you're still in college,
lalo na kung first year to second year.
Yeah, join tech orgs kasi you learn a lot sa mga community na yun, sa mga people na nandun. You'll get to connect and for sure, sila yung makakasama mo once nandun na kayo sa professional world. Ayun, okay. So, that's it for our third question.
So, nabanggit ka nga, diba?
Yeah.
Orgs, volunteering.
Yes, yun. Events, networking, yun mostly yung makaka-help sa inyo.
So, for this we'd like to thank our sponsors for their support in making this podcast possible. And who is our sponsor nga ba?
Yes, we have AWS User Group Philippines. And we'd like to shout out din lahat ng AWS Cloud Clubs here sa Philippines. They're doing such a great job, right? Sa pag-establish ng iba't ibang chapters sa iba't ibang universities.
For spreading tech in student communities.
Yeah, sa colleges. That's nice.
So, with that, we also like to encourage everyone to join us sa September 21 to 22.
We have AWS Community Day Philippines 2024. We actually had one last year, right?
Yes, last year.
Yeah, for sure it's such a big event in this year. Kaya we encourage you guys to buy your tickets na nasa Facebook page lang siya. Just search AWS Community Day Philippines 2024 and you can find there the link for the tickets and go grab yours. And guys, if you are a student na nakikinig ngayon or if you know someone who is, ayun, subscribe na kayo and share this episode kasi this will be very helpful not just for tech students out there but of course for students who are still in college and trying to navigate what kinds of careers you are into. And especially if you're into tech, this will be really helpful for you. Ayun. So, balik tayo sa tanungan session, Miss Jory.
Let's go.
Eto. What concerns do you have about transitioning from student life to a full-time IT career?
Ang masasabi ko dyan is yung comfort zone, no? Kasi pag nasa student life ka pa lang, you have your own time to do tasks like coding. Especially. Alam mo sa bahay, pag nagko-code ako, kailangan 3 unan sa likod.
Sobrang komportable ka talaga.
Long sleeves.
Actually, ganyan nga yung typical kapag nakakita ka ng tech sa internet na nakapajamas lang.
Totoo
diba?
siya, guys.
So, ganito po talaga yung mga nasa tech. Mga nerd, mga pambahay-pambahay lang. Sa gabi na gumagawa.
Night owl.
Okay. Mga night owls.
Ang problema, hindi naman night owls ang workspaces, diba?
Yeah. Pagdating mo sa actual companies.
So,
corporate attire.
Yeah, tas swivel chairs.
Yes.
Tables.
Walang kamay, nakahiga ka nagko-code.
Hindi na kataas pa mo, hindi na ganun.
So, yun yung struggle for you. I love that. Parang kailangan ikaw yung maging CEO ng company.
Gawa kang startup, tapos lahat ng naka-massage chair.
Ay, gusto ko yan. Pwede ba mag-apply dyan?
Ay, saka na.
Sige, kukontak kita. Pero besides that, do you still have any other, struggles kapag magta-transition? Basically, that's it pa.
I think that's it lang naman for me. Kasi alam ko, I was groomed to be someone na ready sa working job. Kasi nga, di ba, I grew up with people working in tech. So, I know what they're doing, what to expect. Even yung sa interviews, they're always interviewing me para malaman kung kaya ko ba talagang harapin yung full-time IT job. Yan.
Okay, I see. Pero ayun, sige, let's proceed sa next question natin. Eto, how do you handle the pressure to succeed in such a competitive field? Actually here, di ba? Actually, lagi namin to na pag-uusapan ng mga tech friends ko rin. Kasi pagdating talaga sa tech field, parang lahat kayo naghahabulan para ma-improve yung portfolio. Doon yung labanan nasa portfolio siya, di ba? So how do you handle that pressure? Like everyone of your peers, super active. So, or yung iba, may part-time jobs, full-time jobs. They are earning 6 digits. And imagine,
Yes.
you're
Grabe.
still just studying coding. Gooey.
Gooey.
OOP.
OOP.
Ganun pa lang. But the others, ayun. How do you handle that kapag nakikita mo sila na ganun na yung na-reach nila when in fact, ikaw, andun pa lang?
So, ang una kong iniisip, like, ito lang naman sasabihin niyo sa sarili niyo. Talaga sa buhay, may mga bagay na may mas magaling sa'yo, and ang isipin mo na lang, paano mo i-enhance yung skills na meron ka, diba?
Ah, yes, actually. And may kanya-kanya tayong facing diba? Hindi naman, sabi nga ng Beanie, di naman karera. Like, ang buhay di naman karera.
Okay. Kasi, hindi naman tayo nag-grow ng sabay-sabay. We grow on our own pace, diba?
Yes,
So,
tama ka dyan.
if nasa taas na sila, maaabot mo din yan. Just believe in yourself.
True.
Take one step at a time. Huwag mong biglain sarili mo. Ganun din ginagawa ko naman ngayon. Parang, gusto ko din maging katulad niya. Na magaling sa Figma, magaling sa front-end, back-end, ganun. Mayroon ng background sa self-dev, or data science, ganun. Para makuha ko yun, what did they go through, diba? Kasi lahat naman sila dumaan din dun sa dadaanan natin. So, kung gusto talaga natin mag-upskill, why not ask them instead, diba?
Actually,
let's not
totoo
be envy, or let's
towards
not,
them. You can actually seek advice from them.
wag mo i-villainize yung magaling. Kasi
Tama.
dumaan din naman sila sa paghihirap. So, kung ano pinagdaanan nila, then go for it. Ask them. Ask them for help. So, yun.
Actually, that's a very good answer. And here sa tech world naman, marami namang mentors dyan that you can, reach out to. Right now, we have a lot of mentors sa AWS community that we are reaching out for some help, for some pieces of advice. Ayun, super helpful din nila. Like, they help you navigate talaga what's currently happening sa tech industry. And ito naman, what advice would you give to other students who are just starting their IT journey?
Unang-una, tanongin mo sa sarili mo. Gusto mo ba tayo?
Ayan, tama yan, di ba? Kasi ilang years yan, parang whole life, yan na yung path mo.
Like, for ITCS, mga 4 years yan din. 4 years yan ang paghihirap. May thesis yan between 3rd to 4th year.
Projects.
Yes, OJT and stuff. So, kung sure ka ba talaga mag-IT ka, then go for it. Find peers that you can actually work with.
Yes.
That you can actually grow with, diba? Yung same ba yung goal nyo sa buhay?
Yeah, and interest din. As long as it aligns with yours, ganun.
Nung ka sasamahan ka sa thesis, hindi yung magluluto lang ng pansit canton.
Yung bahay ko na. Dito na tayo sa bahay namin. Yung kumot nyo, unan nyo, ako na. Kayo nagawa dyan. Baka pati laptop. Laptop ko na rin gamitin nyo, guys.
Yes.
So, ayun, para sa mga freshie dyan, sure na ba kayo dyan? Kung sure na kayo, gawin nyo na yan, may enjoy nyo rin yan along the way. Kasi, it's not just about, lang naman, quizzes, reportings, like anything ACAD stuff. Remember na may maraming extracurricular dyan.
Saka, di naman namin kayo tinatakot,
Yeah. Actually, kami nag-enjoy kami right now eh.
We're enjoying life right now.
Yes, we are enjoying the
Alam mo yung
IT
patong-patong
world.
ACADS or part-time interns. But still,
napagsasabay mo yan, nadjuggle mo all at the
kasi
same
gusto
time.
mo yung ginagawa mo. Yan ang naman yung mahalaga. Kung gusto mo, go for it.
Yeah, as long as guys, you love what you are doing, you'll surely excel in it.
Yeah.